Thank you for joining me on this new adventure. You know, most people don't know it, but singing was actually my first love. But I was so shy and insecure. I always felt that when you're singing, you're asking people to accept you. But when you're acting, you're asking them to accept the character, or not. Doesn't matter because it's not you. So I guess it was God's design that I would act first. And who knew that this little shy girl from the south side of Chicago would one day be on a hit sitcom, and then eventually have her own television show? 227 and the Jeffersons changed my life because they gave me you, devoted and loving fans that continue to inspire me to be and do more. And you give me so much love. Thank you so much. From the movies I've been privileged to be in to the numerous television shows, I've been living a dream come true. And child, it is far from over, especially since I decided years ago to park myself firmly on the age of 30. That's right, 30, child. So if anybody asks you how old Marla is, you tell them she's 30. Because you know now, because I just told you, honey. Have you ever noticed when folks tell you they're getting old, how they start to age? They start focusing on the aches and pains. They can't do this, they can't do that. At that point, they also stop dreaming. I notice 30-year-olds never say, I'm getting too old to do this or that. They don't start that mess till they get close to 40. So I realized the secret was, don't go anywhere near 40. And child, I still got a lot of living to do. So I'm forever 30. Often fans ask if they're getting too old to follow a lifelong dream. Well, I always say, honey, are you still breathing? 'Cause if you're still breathing, it's never too late. And that inspired the title of this CD. I started my acting career in my mid-40s, which is a miracle in itself since I'm 30. Anyway, I had recently exited a very abusive marriage. Finally getting the courage to leave also gave me the courage to follow my heart. And I always believe that our heart is where God lives. So you could really say I was following the quiet whisper from the divine. And whenever I do that, no matter how crazy it sounds or feels, I am never led astray. In 2006, I suffered a brain aneurysm and a stroke, and had to learn how to walk again. Everything was really hard, and my heart sank because I had just recorded the CD and was gearing up for tours, and then bam, there I was lying in a hospital bed and going through rehab. But it's never too late kept ringing in my head, and now here I am again. So I guess you could say this title has a double meaning. The road to where I sit now was paved with a lot of turmoil. I had a lot of self-doubt, fear, and a hefty dose of low self-worth. But today I'm grateful for all that adversity because it made me who I am. I know that darkness comes before the dawn. I know that the only stars are the ones in the sky, and I know that I am connected to you and that we are all one, connected through the divine. I also know that dreams come true. It takes 10% inspiration and 90% perspiration. But if you're following your passion, it's all a labor of love. When my good friend and producer H.B. Barnum called me and told me he wanted me to do a CD, well, I was so excited. The fact that he believed in me gave me so much confidence and a whole lot of steam. So we started talking about it, and I decided I wanted a song to go with the title. So one morning about 4:30 a.m., I woke up and I had this song in my head, which I felt the Spirit was giving me. So I grabbed some paper, wrote it down, then I called H.B. and sang it on his service, because after all, it was 4:30 in the morning. So now we have the title song, It's Never Too Late. I am so blessed to have my grandson, Emil, who not only collaborated on 2 songs, but in fact produced this entire re-release. Raise them right, child, and one day they may hire you. Anyway, I am so blessed to have been able to feature my wonderful friend, Gerald Wiggins, who is a jazz legend, and have my buddy, the wonderful producer H.B. Barnum, produced this entire CD. And I especially want to send a shout out to jazz pianist Joe Scott, who did the piano work on the CD. We all made magic together, and I certainly hope you feel that way too. Thanks so much for listening, and remember, whatever song is in your heart, child, it's never too late to sing it. God bless, Godspeed, and remember, God loves you, and so do I.